as we know, the tunnel rescue operations is now going up in top gear. It's going forward in top speed as high-level delegation now reaches the Silkyara rescue operations site. Principal Secretary of the Prime Minister, P.K. Mishra, Home Secretary Ajay K. Bhalla, Uttarakhand Chief Secretary S.S. Sandhu, all part of this delegation here as they've just about arrived at the rescue site. We know that the government has put every machinery possible, both local, international, in terms of advice and expertise. They've literally pushed all possible help on ground just to ensure that these workers are brought out safe. And in the latest, as we see, this rescue operation has now entered day 16, leaving family members and, of course, those trapped workers fully worried. We're looking at a high-level delegation now reaching the Silkyara rescue operation site, and that includes the Principal Secretary of the Prime Minister, P.K. Mishra, Home Secretary Ajay K. Bhalla, and Uttarakhand Chief Secretary S.S. Sandhu, who are all part of this delegation. Amit Bharadwaj is right at the location. Of course, India Today has its reporters right through this entire mission, right from day 1 to day 16. Amit Bharadwaj bringing us those ground realities there. Amit, as we know, the auger machine was stuck briefly. They managed to pull that out. It's being fixed. Manual drilling they've begun also simultaneously. And while rescue efforts are being on in full swing, we're seeing a top delegation of officers who've just arrived. How are they going to help this pace up?
Well, Nabila, the high-level delegation was expected to reach here in the morning, and they have already reached here. Prime Minister's Principal Secretary, Mr. P.K. Mishra, Home Secretary Ajay Kumar Bhalla, and Uttarakhand Chief Secretary S.S. Sandhu are part of the high-level delegation, and they have gone inside the Silkyara tunnel, where the horizontal tunnel, the rescue tunnel, is being, built by the rescuers. It's the same tunnel where the auger machine had got stuck, it got damaged, and now rat miners will be going inside in some time from now. But coming back to the high-level delegation, we know for a matter of fact that several agencies of the central government, BRO, Army, all these forces have been brought in. They have been on the ground, ensuring that every resource that is needed to bring back those 41 workers on this side of the tunnel are being made. So the point is that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been tracking every detail of this rescue operation. He has been calling the Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami, and now you have the top delegation coming from the central government, Prime Minister's Principal Secretary, Home Secretary being on the ground, and Chief Secretary of Uttarakhand also assisting them. So they are going to assess the ground realities as to what is the process of this entire rescue operation. What are the challenges that the rescuers are facing. So clearly the top delegation going to assess the ground situation, and then possibly they will also report to the Prime Minister about the entire development. But this is certainly going to, number one, boost the morale of the rescuers if there are any bottlenecks, if at all. However, we are being told that all the agencies have been working in tandem, in coordination with each other. But if at all there are any bottlenecks, possibly that will be solved out as well. Any problems will be ironed out as well. And clearly this will also boost up the morale of the rescuers on the ground. Nabila.
Okay, Amit, do stay with us. Of course, there are lot many more updates coming in. We know the Uttarkashi rescue operation has now entered day 16. And as I did mention, we're looking at a multi-pronged approach by the rescue teams. One of the latest mechanism that they're now pushing is the vertical drilling that's currently underway. The target is to get out those trapped workers in the next 100 hours or at least 4 days in a phased out manner, so that the rescue mission itself is handled delicately and those trapped workers are safe when they are brought out, because one knows that they've been there for 2 whole weeks, 16 days. Their health conditions may have dropped. Of course, their current situation is all right and stable, but how far are they strong to actually push their way through outside that tunnel collapse site is a big question, and which is why we have ambulances all put in place. Now we know that 30 meters of the vertical drilling has already been completed successfully out of the 86 meters. We know that 700 mm wide pipes are being inserted to create this escape package for trapped workers. food pipes also that were installed, where we know that they're sending food packets constantly. Water is being going in. High protein breakfast has been prepared for them. Even this morning, those rescue workers have got eggs, bread, high protein breakfast so that they strengthen up before they're pulled out. And of course, at this point, we're looking at a couple of challenges that have come in the way of the rescue teams. One is the broken auger machine. And not broken, it got stuck, auger machine, while it was being drilled. While the drilling process was underway, it got stuck. And now, thankfully, that's been completely removed. Rescuers will also be working at least 6 hours continuously in batches. And the mission now is expected, that auger machine is expected to press at least 800 mm pipe forward next. Meanwhile, this big missile-like structure called the Kili will be assembled with rotary drill to hammer into the surface for digging the bore and a lot more.
हमारी पूरी सरकार ही नहीं, सारा देश चिंतित है जो टनल में हमारे मजदूर भाई फंसे हुए हैं और यहाँ के मुख्यमंत्री धामी जी पूरी तरह से पूरा समय दे रहे हैं सर और उसकी निगरानी कर रहे हैं और साथ ही साथ जो कार्यक्रम चल रहा है इस समय टनल की खुदाई का समीक्षा भी।
देखिए, काफ़ी प्रयास सभी ने किया है। इसमें हमारे जो कटर हैं, काटने वाले हैं, उन्होंने आगर मशीन काट के पूरी निकाल ली है। आगे का कुछ पाइप का हिस्सा भी टेढ़ा हुआ है, वो भी नुकसान हुआ है, उसको भी काट के बाहर निकालेंगे। उसके बाद ड्रिलिंग का काम और पुशिंग का काम शुरू होगा। हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि जल्दी जल्दी ये काम पूरा होगा। ये एजेंसियां काम कर रही हैं। आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी लगातार इनके बारे में जानकारी भी कर रहे हैं। जरूरी जो काम होने हैं उनके लिए भी लोगों को उन्होंने सबको लगाया है। पूरे देश की एजेंसियां लगी हैं, विदेशों के लोग भी लगे हैं। जल्दी से जल्दी ये काम होगा, यही आश्वस्त किया है सबको।
India's #1 political reporter
defines what seems to be happening, vendetta politics. कोई दूध के से धुला हुआ नहीं है।
Unmatched eye, unmatched experience.
The world has changed. My black hair has become grey as well.
And with unmatched passion for the story.
Do not monopolize the conversation.
When it's 100% news that matters. It's News Today with Rajdeep Sardesai. Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. Only on India Today TV. India's #1 political reporter.
Defines what seems to be happening, vendetta politics. कोई दूध के से धुला हुआ नहीं है।
Unmatched eye, unmatched experience.
The world has changed. My black hair has become grey as well.
And with unmatched passion for the story.
Do not monopolize the conversation.
When it's 100% news that matters. It's News Today with Rajdeep Sardesai. Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. Only on India Today TV.